So welcome to my fourth progress video. We did a lot of stuff this episode, and my promises are not broken or empty anymore. I have fulfilled my promises, so I bet you'd be happy with that. So without further ado, hope you enjoy the video. Alright guys, so I went to do a farming run and I stumbled upon this orange tree and I hadn't checked the health of it yet. So there's 47 farming, which means watermelons cannot be grown. That knocks out 2 Mauritania hard diaries, and we just hit 1450 total level. So I need about 50 farming is what I'm gonna aim for what I'm gonna boost to harvest and plant the bitter cap mushrooms in that one allotment in Mauritania. But I'll be doing these farm runs off and on while I'm doing the tedious long grind of grinding bones and collecting the slime from the slime pits. That is the easy Mauritania hard diaries completed, which means all I have to do left is the mediums, which I have to do some quests for, and then some hards, which I also have to do a couple quests for, and do the dragon bone grinding and making the slime buckets and this bitter cap mushrooms, which I need 53 farming to make. I'm hoping to get at least 48 to start it. I'm thinking I might go to 50 to make sure it grows and not dies, or I'll just sit next to it and baby it while I'm boosted to 53 from 48. So I'll be back to you with the next thing that I have done. Okay, so we had just collected the Mauritania Legs 3, so the teleport is to the slime pits, I believe 3 times a day. I kind of just wasted that. That wasn't a very smart idea. But I would have this lamp, and what I'm gonna throw it on, I believe it's a 5K lamp. I know that you're gonna get mad at me for not throwing it on herbivore, but if I put it on farming and it is a 5K, no, it's not a 5K. 5K is from the medium, but that's 2,500 experience in farming, meaning I will most likely get the level from one of the fruit trees that I have growing right now, and that'll speed up the process for finishing the hard diaries. So that's why I decided to throw it on the farming instead of the herbivore, because I could throw the medium and hard diary lamp requirements onto herbivore, and it'll all work out in the end. But yeah, so I'm going to start working on the farming, and I'll keep grinding up those bones to get this Mauritania diaries easy through hards completed as soon as possible. As I had said, after that lamp, I would be getting 48 farming from one of my fruit trees. So here's the orange tree, and it got me 48 farming. Still have an apple tree to collect, but that won't get me the level. It'll get me about a fourth of the way there, maybe a third of the way there, because it's about 2,600 XP. So I won't be getting the level, but I will be getting semi close to it with all the herb runs I'm going to be doing through the grinding of the bones and collecting of the slime. So I'll see how high my farming level is then, and how much I have to actually boost by the end of the grinding. So I won't do the boost now for the mushroom caps, because I only have 3 mushroom spores, and I believe you need 2 or 3 to actually plant it. So I don't want to end up wasting those and having to camp a monster to get them back. So I'll just bide my time and hope I get some more farming levels. And okay, the apple tree hasn't grown yet, but I'll keep doing the farm runs, and I'll try to get as close as I can to 53 farming by the time I finish with 70 prayer. Alright guys, so with this inventory here, these last 3 bones needed to be grinded, we will have completed grinding all 2,100 and whatever dragon bones. I think it was like 67, but now that means we are on to collecting the slime in the buckets, and after that I will officially have the items needed to worship the ectofunctus to get a whole bunch of ecto tokens and 70 prayer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to teleport down here as many times as I can, and after that I'll just do the ectophile, run down, do the agility shortcuts, and then teleport back with Ring of Dueling. So I'll be back to you when I've filled up every single bucket needed to do 70 prayer. So with this inventory we have completed both grinding all of the bones and collecting all the slime. So right here we deposit this and we have 2,148 and 2,165, which means now I can go do this, get the prayer levels. Probably going to use my games necklaces because I ended up using like 40 Ring of Duelings. So I'll be back to you with prayer levels. Here's the first prayer level from this. This is going by really fast. So there's 53 prayer. I'll be back with 54. Here we have 54 prayer. This will be so many prayer levels that but actually it's pretty quick because it's just teleport to Barbarian Assault, bank, and then teleport back with the ectophile. The reason I'm not using teleporting to Castle Wars is because I ended up using 40 Ring of Duelings and I'm only down to 7 now. So I don't want to waste them all because they're really useful. So I'm just going to be using up the games necklaces since I have 38 of them. This will be 55 prayer. Alright guys, coming in with the 56 prayer. Alright guys, this will be 57 prayer. Alright, coming in with 58 prayer now. Alright guys, here we have 59 prayer, almost level 60. Here we have 60 prayer. That means only 10 levels to go, and now I can use Chivalry and Blessed Spirit Shields, and I can wear the Stoles and Crow's Ears whenever I have to wear those for hard clues, because I know that there's a hard clue required that I need to wear a Crow's Ear. And we also hit 88 combat. Guys, and here we have 61 prayer. This is going a lot faster than I thought. I will be doing a lot of quests after this because I still need to get 53 farming, but there's my Arms Big Adventure, Rum Deal, and one other quest that I can't remember right now, but those three will, Grimtails, that's what it is, and they'll give me 16,000 farming experience, and I believe that'll get me just about 50 farming. If not, it'll be just below it, and I'll have to only do a bit of farming from the seeds that I get from Miscellanea, or I could just use my pineapple trees, or yeah, my pineapple seeds, and use those because I could boost once I'm 48 or 49, and that guarantee that I can collect those efficiently, and that'll be good experience. Here is 62 prayer. Here we have 63 prayer. Alright, here we have 64 prayer. We have 65 prayer. Nothing unlocked there, but that's only 5 more levels till 70. Alright guys, here we have 66 prayer. 4 more levels. I'm not sure if I'll get a combat level in these last 4 prayer levels, but it could be close. Guys, here we have 67 prayer. Here we have 68 prayer. That means 2 more levels, and we also got 89 combat, so 1 off of 90. Guys, I'm about to have 69 prayer, 1 more level until we are done with the prayer level needed for Mauritania Hard Diaries. Then all we need to do is the 50 farming and quests, which I'll be getting 50 farming from quests. So all we have left to do is quests. Yes, with this last one, we have finally achieved 70 prayer. So I can now wield Arcane and Spectral Spirit Shields, and I can now use Piety. So now what we have to do is quest. Quest for the farming experience, quest for the activation of Piety, and quest for the rest of the diaries. Guys, we just missed 71 woodcutting, but now we can do Grim Tales. I have 41 rune crafting while rune crafting some cosmic runes so I can make some air orbs to alch the battle staffs that I get daily from Zaf, because that's the main way I make my money. Alright guys, here we have 67 crafting. We can now cut onyx and make onyx rings. So that'll be useful for the fury grind. We can now cut the onyx whenever we get it, but there's still quite a bit of levels to go until I can actually make the amulet of fury. And I still need all the chaos runes to get all the token to buy the onyx. So there's that, and what I'm doing right now is I'm just doing whatever skills I can, and then I'll be doing questing to finish off the Mauritania Hard Diaries. Alright guys, here we have 58 fletching, so we have about 2,000 maple logs that we got all from Miscellanea, and it was only about 300k that I had in there for, I don't know, I think a week and a half, and so it wasn't very efficient, so I didn't get like the max resources per day, but I still got quite a bit. I have about 600 or 800k in there now, so that should do a lot better, and that'll get me some good seeds for farming as well. I'm also doing half on mahogany to get the logs stored up for later when I'm going to do construction, so I will be getting a few more fletching levels with this, and I'll be back with the next level. We have 59 fletching here. We can now make mithril grapples, which means we can do I think it's armadillo whenever I get to that, and a couple of the achievement diaries. We have 60 fletching, which means we can now make adamant arrows. I thought that was when we can make use short bows, but let me check where that is. Okay, that's it. 65, not 60. But that also got me 1475 total, so I'll be finishing these up and then we'll start the quests. As we have just completed Zogre Flesh Eaters, I accidentally closed out of the screen, but Zogre Flesh Eaters are completed. Next up is Rumdeal, and after Rumdeal will be Cabin Fever. We just completed Rumdeal, got 49 farming with that, one more farming level till we can finish the Mauritania Hard Diaries. I'll be back with the next quest. Yes, we have Cabin Fever. We're finished now, and we have 202 quest points. I will go check on my fruit trees I planted yesterday, and if they're all grown, I might have 50 farming from that. Alright, here we have 55 thieving. I'm gonna go try out Knights of Ardougne, even though I don't have the hard Ardougne diaries done, and I'll see how fast that XP is. If it's not that good, I'll either come back here just for the sake of seeds, or I'll go back to Pyramid Plunder and get faster experience. Guys, we have 56 thieving here, 2 more levels. We have 57 thieving, so 1 more level until we can do Grim Tales, and I believe also I will be getting an agility level soon because I need that for that Slayer chain climb in the Slayer Tower for the hard Mauritania diaries. We have 58 thieving, so we are now done, and we can do Grim Tales. I have 71 agility here. We can now climb the spike chain and the agility for the Slayer Tower for the Mauritania Hard Diaries. So now going to do Grim Tales and My Arm's Big Adventure and King's Ransom. Guys, we've just completed Grim Tales. That gave us a lot of experience and everything. And let's see what that got us. That got us 53 herbivore. And that's it. Well, now it's time to do King's Ransom. We have 50 farming. We can now grow Avantos. And we could also get the +3 boost to do the Mauritania Hard Diaries with the mushrooms. Guys, we have just completed the King's Ransom quest. We got a 5k XP lamp, and we can now do the Knight's Wave training ground minigame. So that minigame unlocks Chivalry and Piety, which will mean I can do the hard Mauritania diaries. So I'm just going to grab this and toss it on Herblore because I don't need the farming experience anymore. And it did not get us a level, but it got us a lot of experience. Guys, we have completed the Knight's Wave minigame, got 20,000 experience in defense, strength, attack, and HP. So we got 67 defense and nothing else, but we can now use what? Okay, so I need 70 defense, then I can use Piety, and do the hard Mauritania diaries, well, that pushes back things a bit, so I'm gonna end up doing some Slayer to get up my defense. We have 68 defense. Alright guys, here we have 69 defense and 90 combat. Haven't gotten a black mask yet, but I will hopefully get it in the next 200 to 300 kills, which will get me 70 defense. Guys, we just hit 70 defense, so we can now use piety. So we can complete one part of the hard Mauritania diaries, but what's annoying is I got, I think it was 650 cave horror kills and no black mask, but within the last 10 kills, 2 longbones, both 1 out of 400 drop rate, when the black mask is 1 out of 500. So I'm pretty mad about that, but I guess I'll have the same black mask luck as I did on my main, which was 1,257 kills for 1. We have 70 magic. Now we are 70 with every single combat stat. We have 31 construction. We need 50 for the Carol teleport portal, and that'll be another requirement done for the Mauritania hard diaries. Here's 32 construction. Here's 33 construction. Now we can switch to building the oak larders till 50. 34 construction. 35 construction. 36 construction. Here we have 37 construction. 38 construction. We have 39 construction. This is 40 construction. We have 41 construction. It's 42 construction. 43 construction. Here is 44 construction. Sorry guys, I missed the fact that I got 1500 total level on 42 construction. 46 construction. 7 construction. Here's 48 construction. Here's 49 construction. 1 more level. We finally have 50 construction. That means we can now mount our glory and do the portal chamber. So that's nice for both of those. Also, that gets us pretty close to getting 50 plus in every stat. All we need left is rune crafting. We hit 40 plus in every stat with the construction, but now all I have to do is a couple of quests and then grow the watermelons on Brain Death Island or whatever it is for Great Brain Robbery, and I have to grow the bitter cap mushrooms, which is going to be a bit more difficult. Never mind. I was thinking that since they changed the way boosting works, it would be difficult, but all I have to do is garden pie for a +3. Alright guys, so here's the Carol portal, and entering through it, we have finished a hard task, and we will be using this possibly for some barrows. Otherwise, I'll just be using the Mauritania legs 3, which will probably be the case. We have 54 herb lore, so we can now clean quarms, so that means we can almost make super strengths, and that'll be some nice herb lore XP because I have 200 limpet roots. We have 61 fletching. Here is 62 fletching. Here we have completed the in aid of the Myrique quest. Now we have to do the Great Brain Robbery, and I believe after that we will be done with every quest needed for the hard Mauritania diaries. Okay, so for one of the diaries I had to kill a terror dog, so I went and did Tarn's Slayer. I got 62 Slayer from it, and now we have Tarn's Diary. So next up will be the Great Brain Robbery. It's just completed the Great Brain Robbery quest, so now we can use the barrel chest anchor once we fix it, but that'll wait a while because it's 230k. I'll use this in herb lore for 5k XP. It gets me, oh no, it didn't get me a herb lore level, but that means that we have officially completed all quests needed for the hard Mauritania diaries, and it is time to do the diaries to myself. I got watermelon grown over there. There's about 30 minutes left on those, so I'll knock out the rest of the diaries while I'm waiting for that. So that'll be requiring me to do trouble brewing, mix a Gus6 balance potion, chop and burn mahogany logs on Mosla Harness, and then harvest the watermelon. So we're just about done. Is all of the medium tasks completed, so now we just gotta check if the watermelons are grown yet or not, and if they are, we are done. Okay, so the watermelons grew, they didn't die, luckily, so just grab these and harvest one. That is all hard tasks completed as well, so let's go back to Canifis and I will collect the rewards. With Le Sabre, or Le Sabre, I don't know why I said it that way. So medium diaries completed, there's the legs for it and the lamp, and then hard diaries completed, so there's the Mauritania legs 3 and the other lamp. So we'll put this lamp first on Herbivore, and that gives us 55. We can now make the super strengths, which I have quite a bit that I can make, so that'll be nice experience. And then put this lamp also on Herbivore, and there's 15,000 experience. Didn't get us a level, but it got us really close. But the nice thing about these are a burger out teleport, and I get 50% more runes from barrows because of the hard diaries. So that's exactly what we're about to start doing, some barrows. So that'll be concluding my video. So we did quite a bit of the questing and all that required to get prepped for barrows. I'm not officially starting barrows yet though. I'll save that for the next video because I don't want this video to run on for too long, but hopefully I don't die here. But yeah, so I'll be back on the next episode and we will do 50 barrows chests.